It's time to tap into your fortitude because times are tough right now. Times are really gnarly in the tech world. They're volatile with layoffs and way more people who are on the job market than there are positions open. It's crazy. And I want to acknowledge that while also giving you a very practical, actionable tool that you can use right now that takes less than 5 minutes, which will allow you to tap into your inner fortitude, your inner strength amidst the chaos. Pay close attention to this one. Stay tuned. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Things are tumultuous right now in the tech world in terms of layoffs, in terms of way more people on the tech job market than positions available, and just in terms of like the uncertainty that's surrounding that and many other things as well. This is the craziest it's been in decades. Rob and I have had our finger on the pulse of the tech world, tech culture, what's going on for almost 2 decades at this point. And this is the craziest it's been. And we got to acknowledge that. We must acknowledge that. I never want you to bury your head in the sand and say, la, 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 hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Like, no. There is evil out there right now in the tech world. There's also uncertainty. There's also chaos. So whether you're someone who is amidst this chaos and are worried, maybe for the very first time, about your job security, maybe you've already been laid off or fear that you're about to be, and now you're like, what do I do? You're on the job market. It's way more competitive. How do I deal with that? It's also possible that you're trying to hire, but it's just crazy pants because there's so many people who are applying because there's so many applicants and not enough positions to fill. And you're not sure how to wade through all of it. So I want to give you this practical tool to tap into your inner fortitude. But before I do that, I just want to make it really clear that it's important that you acknowledge from a place of neutrality, from a place of pure acceptance that this is what it is right now. It's hard out there. It's crazy out there. It's challenging out there. It's uncertain out there. And yes, there's evil out there. I'm not going to ignore it. I'm going to powerfully notice that that is what's happening right now. Don't bury your head in the sand and don't let anybody tell you to. Try to convince you to, and I never would. And then balance that powerful acceptance, and it's powerful acceptance because you're going to stay focused on what you want. You're going to stay focused on the value you can add. You're powerfully choosing to move on, to be in the arena, to borrow the phrase from Brené Brown. And that means there's going to be blood, sweat, and tears. And you're going to powerfully choose to do that while you stay grounded and connected and supported, and while you take inspired, intelligent actions. That's what I want for you. So yes, our clients, even right now, are landing their hell yes jobs. Our clients are technical leaders who are absolutely devoted to creating their dream careers, no matter what. So if that gives you some certainty, great. Like if you're wondering, is it even possible right now to land my dream job as a tech leader? Absolutely. Do we need a different strategy? Do we need to alter our strategy given what is going on right now? Yes, slightly. Although our core strategies that we show our clients stay the same, it's really just doubling, tripling down on them. And so that's what I want for you too. And so amidst this powerful acceptance, what else can you do? The tool, the exercise, practical application, practical exercise that I'm going to give you is rooted in science, and it's rooted in application. In other words, science has shown that this works, like the scientific literature has shown that this works over and over and over and over again, not just one study, but hundreds, possibly thousands of studies. And also, this has proven to work in the real world as well. With our clients, with many others who I know who were coaches, that it works. And also, the thing is, it's also very relatable. It has a face validity. Like, you're going to hear what I'm going to say, and you're going to be like, oh yeah, that does work. Thank you for that reminder. How do I double and triple and quadruple down on it? And the strategy is grounded in gratitude. Gratitude. Just do a Google Scholar search, scholar.google.com, for the benefits of gratitude. And you're going to get overwhelmed with the evidence. And even just take a look at your own life. When you've felt grateful, when your emotional home is gratitude, you create more powerfully and you get more of what you want, and you make more of an impact. Because it is very hard, virtually impossible, to feel gratitude, to feel appreciation, and anything disempowering simultaneously. So in other words, you cannot feel gratitude and fear at the same time. It's impossible. You cannot feel gratitude and anxiety at the same time. It is impossible. So yes, this is a gratitude practice that I am encouraging you to engage in. And I might be the 100th person for some of you who has encouraged you to engage in gratitude practice. And what I invite you to do is to, if you haven't implemented it yet, I encourage you to make this the time that you actually do it. It takes less than 5 minutes. It could take 10 seconds if you want it to. I'll give you the 10-second version, and I will also give you the 5-minute version. It's really all it is, all I am asking you to do, all I'm challenging you to do. Although challenge doesn't feel like the right word, it's not a challenge. It's easy, and that's the point. Although it can feel like a challenge. It's like, oh man, gratitude? Oh gosh, oh, that again. And I get it, right? I know that those of you who are listening, you're devoted. You want this to work, and you want new tools. And there is a part of you that's going to be resistant to it. Just like I said before, don't bury your head in the sand. Don't ignore the piece of you that's resistant to it, because in that resistance is the gold to moving forward. So, what's the 10-second version of this gratitude practice? First, take a deep breath. In through your nose, if you can. If you're stuffed up, your mouth is fine. Preferably in through your nose, and then out through your mouth like you're blowing through a straw. And you want to extend the exhale for as long as you can. Not to the point of depriving yourself where it's like utterly uncomfortable, but extend the exhale. So let's all do that together. In through the nose, extended exhale through the mouth, through pursed lips, like you're blowing through a straw. Let's do it right now. Inhale. And now exhale. One more time. In through the nose, out through pursed lips. And if you haven't already, put your hands or one hand on your heart. Doesn't matter, either one. And ask yourself, what do I feel grateful for right now? What do I appreciate right now? Close your eyes and feel. Feel the gratitude. Feel the appreciation coursing through you. That's the 10-ish second version. 1 or 2 deep breaths, hand on your heart. What do I feel grateful for right now? What do I appreciate right now? And then just take a few seconds to feel the gratitude. What's powerful about this is the feeling. You may think of something. Your brain may give you something to focus on. It may be your spouse, one of your children, or all of your children, a pet, a family member, a friend, your home, the city where you live. That may come to mind. You may think of something that you're grateful for, but that's actually not required here. Simply feel the gratitude, the appreciation. It takes 10 seconds. And do that whenever, as many times during the day as feels good. When you're driving, when you're taking a shower, when you're brushing your teeth, right before dinner, right after lunch. 2 deep breaths, hand on your heart. I feel the gratitude of this moment coursing through me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's it. If you wanted to extend it to more of a gratitude practice, as opposed to like a gratitude meal, as opposed to a gratitude snack, then what you could do is you essentially you stretch that out and include capturing the language for what you're grateful for. So this could mean writing it down in a journal. It could also mean grabbing your phone and recording a voice memo. It could be both. And you might do this every morning before you start your day. This is actually one of the things that we recommend to each and every client, regardless of where they are in their career, what their career goals are, what challenges they're facing. So regardless of the challenges that you're facing right now, regardless of where you are in your career, regardless of what your goals are, I do encourage you to start your day with gratitude. Feel the gratitude. And engage in a gratitude practice for 5 minutes or so. So what that looks like, and before I get into the how, the outcome here is feeling the wave of gratitude / appreciation coursing through your body, mind, and spirit. That's what you want. That's how you know you've got it. And so the steps are going to look very similar to the 10-second version. We're just stretching out a little bit, and we're also adding capturing the language. So what it could look like, again, 2 deep breaths, 3 deep breaths. We're doing this, by the way, to calm our nervous system. Closing your eyes also helps. We're calming our nervous system. We're getting rid of any potential stressful stimuli. And then you ask yourself the question, what am I grateful for right now? What do I feel immense gratitude and appreciation for? And then you capture it. Capturing it might look like writing it in a journal or recording that voice memo. And this is you do you, play jazz. There's no right or wrong here. But what it might sound like, or what you might write down, could be something like, I am so immensely grateful for my family. I love Rob so much. Our son is going to be 15. I can't believe it. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be his parent, to be his mom. I love him so much. I love this business that we've built. Oh gosh, I'm so grateful for it. I appreciate the work, the hard work that I've put into it. I'm so grateful for our business, for our clients, for the opportunity to speak to the world, for the opportunity to be heard. And I'm so grateful for our dream home that we're not living in yet, that I know is coming. Our dream home in New England that is the perfect home for our family. It's amazing. I love it. I so appreciate this moment, and I so appreciate what I'm creating in the future. It's whatever's on your heart. That's what you capture. That's what you write. That's what you dictate. And so a few points there is use the words gratitude and appreciation. Be grateful for yourself. Use it as an opportunity to give yourself some self-love, as opposed to giving others love as well. Be grateful for what's happened in the past, present, and future. These are just some ideas. Like sometimes I focus 100% on the present. Sometimes I focus 100% on the past. Sometimes it's 100% in the future, and sometimes I sprinkle it all. But play with all of it. There is so much to be grateful for. There is so much to appreciate in your life right now. And that's the 5-ish minute version. And you might end it after you dictate with 2 to 3 more deep breaths. I'm grateful. End it with a declaration of I'm grateful. I appreciate my life. I love my life. So you have those bookends of calming your nervous system and declaring that gratitude. And then in the middle, it's you play jazz. Here's what's on my heart. For many of you, you've not done gratitude this way before. You've been transactional about it. Oh, all right. Gotta do my gratitude journal. All right, let's do it. What am I grateful for? Mom, dad, puppy, house. Great, done. I'm smirking because when I first started, that's what I did too. And then I went to my coach. I'm like, it's not working. Like, I really want this to work. This is not a complaint, I promise. And then she asked me to describe what I was doing. And then my coach was like, okay. And when you're doing it, do you feel a wave of gratitude? A wave of expansive gratitude coursing through your body, mind, and soul? Like, nope. Okay. And so then it's like, All right, let's figure out a way for that to happen. And so what I'm giving to you here, by calming your nervous system, capturing what's on your heart, and then calming your nervous system again, followed by a declaration of gratitude, I'm giving you a structure so that you can feel the gratitude. And then once you do this for a period of time, it's going to vary based on where you're at. But once you do this for a period of time, it's like 3 seconds. There it is. There's the gratitude. It's right there. It's not like buried beneath the surface. It's always right there for you to tap into. That is powerful. That is powerful. There is power. You are tapping into your inner fortitude, your inner power, by saying, even though it is batshit insane out there right now, I'm grateful for it all. That takes humility. That takes power to do that. And so that's what I encourage you to do. And now, before I leave, I want to let you know about a very fun, first time ever People Stack event that's coming up. Rob and I are going to be hosting a Tap Into Your Inner Fortitude plus an AMA, and Ask Me Anything. And you're invited. You're invited. It's going to be on March 9th, so Saturday, March 9th, 2024, from 12 to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to do a training first on fortitude, inner fortitude. So if what I'm saying in this podcast resonates with you and you want to know more about what is fortitude, how do we tap into it, why is it so important, and especially how right now, amidst this utter chaos in the tech world, how do I change and shift what I'm doing to tap into my power because things are so crazy right now. So we're going to do a training on that. And then we're going to do an AMA. Ask me anything. Ask me anything. Ask Rob anything. Rob, by the way, he's my husband. He's my co-CEO. He has almost 2 decades of experience as a technical leader. Ask us anything. Now, you can ask us like, hey, how do you make sourdough bread? And we'd be like, yeah, cool, we can have some fun with that. And if you ask us about anything work-related, if you ask us anything about anything career-related, you will be tapping into our zone of genius. So join us. It'll be fun. It'll be immensely valuable to get together. This is the first time that we're doing this as a wider audience. We do this for our clients all the time, and we want this available for a wider audience. We want to help you build your dream career no matter where you're at. We want you to tap into your inner fortitude amidst this chaos right now. So we're going to do a training on fortitude. You're going to take notes. You're going to get so many key distinctions, breakthroughs even, if you're open to it. And then ask us anything. Ask us anything about your career. Ask us anything about work. And so again, the event is going to be on Saturday, March 9th, 2024, from 12 to 2 p.m. Eastern. And the way to register for it is to go to thepeoplestack.com/March event. thepeoplestack.com/March event. We're keeping the cost low, so there's just enough skin in the game to make sure that we all show up super powerful, but to make it really easy for you to say yes. And even if you're not sure if you can make it, we absolutely want you to make that a priority to be there live, because you're going to get to interact with us, and connection is so important right now. But even if you're not sure that you can make it, or even if you don't know if you can make it, I still encourage you to register, because you're going to get the recording. And once you register, we're going to give you the opportunity to submit a question. And even if you're not there, we will answer the question that day, and then you can check out the answer on the recording. So go to thepeoplestack.com/March event to register for our March 9th, 12 to 2 p.m. Eastern event, where we're going to show you how to tap into your inner fortitude amidst this chaos and host an AMA. So head there right now. You're powerful, my friends. Don't ever forget it. Your fortitude is there. All you got to do is call it forth. All right. Take care. See you in the next one.